Greetings, parents. Greetings from your parish, from your faith formation director. My name is Kathi Bonner, and hopefully most of you know me as your faith formation director. Also, greetings from Father Michael on behalf of our pastor, Father Michael. I hope that this communication finds you all healthy and prepared for the new way that fall's activities will be offered here at St. Catherine of Siena. This video communication will detail some of the points in the email that you received about how faith formation will be conducted this year. First, I want to acknowledge your patience with this process. This entire spring and summer has been an exercise in patience and understanding. And I'm grateful for yours, and you can be assured that you have mine, as well as all the patience and understanding from our catechists this year, as you make decisions about what's best for your families and your children about participating in faith formation. Secondly, I would like to thank you for participating in the parent survey that was sent out a few weeks ago. Your answers and your suggestions were extremely helpful in helping me and our catechists arrange classes and activities in a way that would be most beneficial for you and for your children. And that's our aim. And I hope that with this program that we're offering and the schedule that you see is attached, I hope that we achieved that. But we also keep in mind that this is all new. It's brand new to you, it's brand new to me, it's brand new to our catechists, and that flexibility is the name of the game. As you can see from the schedule on this email, we will have a mixture of in-person classes, a virtual platform known as Seesaw, and also Zoom classes for certain grades. So first, Seesaw. Seesaw is a virtual learning platform that might be familiar to you and or your child. If not, it is a user-friendly communication tool that sends out lessons, activities, videos, music to your email address for your children to listen to watch, and respond. And so this is a platform that will be in use for all grades, K through 8. Does not include confirmation 1 and 2, which is grades 9 and 10, but I'll get to that. Zoom. So Zoom is the ubiquitous interactive video gathering that I think that we're all pretty familiar with now. All of the catechists who are conducting Zoom gatherings will be using the church Zoom account. And these Zoom meetings will be conducted on Sunday mornings at 9:30 a.m. In a similar way, an invitation will be sent to your email, and you can include yourself in the Zoom meeting if you like, but it's important for you to know that I will be included in every Zoom meeting that is conducted to create a safe environment for all children, similar to the way at Henry James, I'm free to walk into any classroom, announced or unannounced. I can walk in and be a part of any Zoom class that is conducted here at the parish or from their home for faith formation purposes. Zoom will be used in conjunction with Seesaw, but will only be employed for grades 3 up to grade 8. So our kindergarten, first and second grade will not be using Zoom. They will be doing in-person and Seesaw lessons. So grades K and 1 are combined this year as the curriculum overlaps in terms of content and prayer activities. Each month, we will offer an in-person class in Russell Hall during the 11 a.m. Mass. So it'll run roughly as long as Mass runs, which these days without music is about 45 to 50 minutes. On the Sundays that we do not meet in person, the lessons will be sent via Seesaw, again, emailed to you. These lessons will include, additionally, music and short videos and activities for your child that are in conjunction with the in-person classes on the first of every month. In addition to that, we are putting together folders that parents of a kindergartner and grade 1 can come and pick up. Inside the folder will be a month or so's worth of activities that they can do at home in response to the seesaw or instead of the in-person meeting on Sunday. In fact, those folders will be ready along with your child's book this Sunday at our ice cream emergency. Pick up your books, your blessed books. So grade two. Grade two is a sacramental prep year. And so you can see that we are offering several classes that are in person throughout the year. On the Sundays, we do not meet in person, which is roughly every other week. The lessons will be available on Seesaw. In addition to that, your child's book will come inside an insert with a curriculum calendar, so you can see exactly what we are covering on any given Sunday during the week, during the month, throughout the year. Grade 3 has their first class in person on the first day of class, which is September 20th. We're going to kick off the year with the rosary, as we do every year in grade 3. This year, since we're meeting in person, we hope to do the living rosary outdoors during this class, weather permitting. On the Sundays that we don't meet in person for grade 3, again, a seesaw lesson will be sent. It is our hope to be able to have the Christmas pageant in a safe way this year with our third graders, but of course this will be planned within the context of circumstances prevailing at that time. And the same is true for the Lenten Stations of the Cross for grade 3, and also the Living Stations of the Cross, which we traditionally do with the 8th graders. That doesn't come till March, so hopefully we'll be in a much safer and better position here. Grades 4 through 8 will be offered the opportunity to participate in the class masses, which will be on Sunday evenings at 5, which is a departure from the plan that we thought at the beginning of the summer that we'd be able to offer at the 11 o'clock, but 5 o'clock mass works better for a number of reasons. And these will be in conjunction with an in-person class. So when there's a grade 5 mass, there'll be a grade 5 class right before it. And that's what we tried to work out. Again, Seesaw and Zoom will also be part of their faith formation experience, particularly using Zoom on the first Sunday of each month. The Confirmation 1 and 2 classes will proceed as usual at the church on Sunday morning and Sunday evening. In the event there is an outbreak, we will be able to convert those classes to Zoom classes. So there's some important things that I want to point out, and I hope that you'll remember. And number 1, the safety of our children, our catechists, parents, pastor, and parishioners are of the utmost importance. As such, Father Michael has spared no expense investing in sanitizing tools that will keep our meeting space completely sanitized, using ultraviolet lights, lamps that operate on remote control, and will sanitize all of our meeting spaces and restrooms in 1 hour or less. The science says that UV kills 99.9% of all bacteria and virus for 24 hours. And we're on a schedule for those lamps, the same as we're on a schedule for classes and other meeting spaces. But we're also going to clean the old-fashioned way with Clorox bleach and rubber gloves and sponges. Bathrooms, anything that we touch, we have hand sanitizer here in every space. We will remind the children to sanitize their hands. We'll be using masks when we're here in person, and we will be social distancing. When we're outdoors, we'll have a little bit more freedom, but we will make sure that the safety of all the children are always our primary concern. 2, if you don't want your child to participate in the in-person classes, please be assured that there is no penalty at all for that choice. Number 3, if you are planning to send your child to in-person classes, it's very important that you let your child's catechist know so that we can prepare the lessons and plan for the space and social distancing. So we'll be preparing each activity on the number of children and spacing out the tables and how we're going to use the space. So that's extremely important. And you can find the contact information on our website in a week or two, probably about a week. You'll see the class lists and the catechist's name and their contact information. Number 4, we will take attendance at all in-person classes so that in the event of an illness, we can contact any person, any child who may have been exposed. So the catechists know how important it is to make sure that they take accurate and correct attendance. Number 5, if a parent wants to be their child's catechist using the books and materials that will be given out this Sunday, that's perfectly fine. Simply call me or email me to let me know that you are choosing that option for your child. In this way, I can still keep track that the child's under the umbrella of faith formation, and we can make arrangements to communicate from time to time on your child's progress and what they're completing in their book. It's really important to check your emails and your website regularly. I'm using my notes, otherwise I'll go off on a tangent. Please check your emails and the website regularly. If you haven't signed up for Flock Notes, which is our texting communication, please do so on Sunday. There's going to be a page on every stack of books that details how to sign up for that. It's super easy. You just text to John 14, a number, and then you choose where do you want to get texts from the parish, from Faith Formation, Youth Ministry, but it will be helpful for you and helpful for us to let you know when things come up. A quick word about our catechists. They're amazing. They have availed themselves to in-person training sessions, to Zoom training sessions, to platforms that we thought were going to work great, but didn't, but they'd already put in the time. And their excitement, their dedication, their creativity, and their willingness to change everything that they've ever done in sharing their faith with our parish children, to move forward and say, I'm in. Not one catechist said, you know what, Kathy, I'm out this year. I didn't sign up for this. I'll see you next year. Not one. I'm so inspired. It makes my heart sing. Now, having said that, we do have 2 openings for catechists. So if it's ever crossed your mind that this might be kind of a fun way to share my faith, learn about my faith, meet other children and meet other parents, now's the time. So we have 2 openings. One is in grade 4. Our grade 4 teacher had to care for her mother, and so she's been teaching for a long time. She's excellent. So there's an opening for grade 4. Also grade 6, we have an opening because one of our catechists moved up with her class to grade 7. She wanted to stay with them. And so we have grade 6. It's not too late. We have training, we have outstanding materials, and I'll work one-on-one with you to get you up to speed. So I hope that you'll think about that. I hope that you'll pray about that, and just follow the Spirit, because it's not really me calling you, it's really the Spirit calling you. Finally, this year, our objectives for learning outcomes are very simple. Jesus lives. He lives through the church. He lives through the family, the domestic church. And he lives through the love experienced in the sacraments of the church. We heard in the gospel last week that Jesus asked his disciples, "Who do the people say he is?" But the real question, it's so direct, and it's so current, and it's so important. Who do you say that I am? Who do you say that I am? And Jesus is the Son of the living God, alive right now. And this is very good news in a world that needs very good news. We teach the children he is all that is good and beautiful and loving in our lives. And he's the most hopeful message we can bring, both to ourselves and to our children. And may these difficult times show us a new hope and faith in Jesus, our Savior and our God, as we turn over the care of our lives and our souls to him, as we put ourselves in his loving hands, and then we trust the hands that they're in. So I look forward to seeing you all on Sunday. Be well, and God bless you all.